Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another Chatty Get Ready with me. If you're new here, what I do is put on my makeup and just tell you what's going on in my life. Sometimes I tell you what I'm doing with the makeup and sometimes I don't. Well, today I think we're going to focus on makeup. I don't have a lot going on to chat about. There's nothing interesting. Slow week. Nothing really to talk about. I feel like I'm just been in a rut this week. If you want to know more about how my week was, you can go and look at my weight loss check-in from Saturday, and that'll tell you how my week was this past week. Hopefully this week will be better. I have not really been in the mood for makeup, but I woke up today in the mood. So we're going to play in makeup today. I have my hair up in curlers. So let's get started, and today I'm going to use this Ofra Pro palette, which I got in an Ofra mystery box not that long ago. I haven't really played with it. I don't think I've played with it at all. No, I haven't touched it. I swatched a couple things. I haven't touched it. So we're going to use this today. So let's get started. I've gone ahead and done my skincare, put my primer on. I'm not going to use some of the usual products I use. This one's going to be a little longer. I'm going to do a little more steps and try to do a little more glamour than just slapping makeup on, because that's where my life has been lately. I was just slapping makeup on, and I'm going to stop that now. So I pulled out my CoverGirl Simply Ageless Cream Foundation, and we're going to use this today. Yeah, still, it matches really nice. This is a nice color for me. It's a nice foundation. I like it. So yeah, I'm planning videos for the upcoming fall. I love fall. Fall's one of my favorite times. I was waiting for after Labor Day to get into fall, and I'm feeling fall even though it's like 90 degrees where I live. It's not fall weather. Although today it is raining. Today's raining, and I don't think it's supposed to get that warm. Hey Google, what's the forecast for today?
Today in Camden, it'll be rainy with a forecasted high of 73 and a low of 62.
73.
Currently it's 68 degrees with rain.
Okay, yeah, feels nice. And it is raining. It's not storms, which I like. So yeah, it's a good day. It feels like fall. So I felt like, yeah, let's do some fall makeup. Today, I am running low on my two favorite concealers. So I think soon I'm going to have to buy a concealer. Now, the question is, I'm trying to be more frugal. My husband is making less money than he was before, but it's not that much less. But there's just a lot going on. A lot I don't really care to get into. Oops, here on the channel. I don't know what that noise was. But anyway, I'm being more frugal with my spending. So I'm not like having to like really be careful, but I can't just go spend willy-nilly. I need to be more mindful. And it's a good thing. You should be that way anyway with your spending. So my question is, do I repurchase one of my tried and true, which if you don't know, my two favorite concealers are Tarte Shape Tape and this CoverGirl True Blend with the stripy top. I love this concealer just as much as I love my Shape Tape. I love both of them. So do I repurchased one of those, or do I try something new? There was another concealer I really loved, which was the what brand was that? Oh shoot, I can't think of it now. But it's been discontinued, so I couldn't buy it anyway. So I'm real picky about concealer. So I think if you know one you really love, just to let you know, that Maybelline one with the spongy top, I don't care for that concealer. So that one I'm not going to repurchase. I'm getting warm. I might have to turn the fan on. So I don't know. So concealer recommendations down below. What's your favorite? Whatever the price point, what's your favorite? After I just said I'm going to be more conservative, but I do like to try all kinds of things. So there we go. I'm drinking just sweet tea. It's sweetened with stevia, not sugar. Aren't these fun cups? I think I picked these up at like Target, or I think it was Target. I think I got those at Target. Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Today for my contour, I'm gonna pull out this Makeup by Mario. It's just by Mario. I don't think it's called Makeup by Mario, is it? Sculpt stick, and my color's medium. I found a brush. Well, what do you know? I found a brush. I didn't even know that was there. It doesn't want to, it feels like my rolling up mechanism is broken. Do you hear it? This thing is not that old. Come on. Feels like it's gonna start to roll. There we go. Okay, got it. I'm gonna leave it right like that. Let's try this brush out. Look at that. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, we'll find my cheekbone, and I'm going to draw that. I found on Netflix one of my favorite shows. It's called Glow Up. Man, my memory is so bad. Sorry guys. I think it's Glow Up. It's the makeup competition. The new season's out and I've already binge watched it. Let's use this brush. I have already binge watched it, and I love it, although a lot of that editorial makeup is not my thing. And this one seems to have more like FX kind of makeup, which I used to want to be an FX makeup artist. I think being an actual artist, you know, is one of the reasons I wanted to do that. When I was younger, I used to make up my nephews. I used to give them black eyes and cuts, and I made them look like Kiss and Spider-Man, and you know, I used to do all that stuff. That's from worrying. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't want to, sometimes I feel like I just put too much. I just do too much. So I'm going to go down my nose. Use this brush. There we go. I want to do for around Halloween, you know, getting ready for Halloween, October, or even might start now. I want to do makeup looks you can do for Halloween or just for fun. I've already decided I want to do a witch. I think I want to do a fairy, and I want to do like an ice, like Frozen, like kind of a Frozen-y theme. Not Frozen, the Disney movie, like icy look. So I'm taking suggestions for other looks. So if anybody has any suggestions you'd like to see me try to come up with a look for, please leave it down below. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna put a little up here. A little contouring there. I think I'm just going to roll that down a little because I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to pull out my contour palette and do my chin. I've got to do my lift wand. My face is sagging so bad. And it's one, age, and two, weight loss. So I haven't been doing my left one. You can always tell when I don't. So I need to get that going. There we go. There we go. One of my hairs. For underneath, I think the powder is a little faster for me. There we go. All right. Okay. I've got to wash makeup brushes soon. There we go. My eyes, I have bags. I've been doing stuff for them. It's just not working. I'm not sleeping well. I haven't slept well in actually months, probably. There we go. Now, let's do my brows. I don't think I'm going to have trick-or-treaters this year because there's no kids on my street. There is some kids that live behind me. They're on another street. I don't think they would come back here to trick-or-treat. So I really don't think I'm going to have any trick-or-treaters. There's no kids. I don't see kids. School bus doesn't go down my street. I mean, I don't know. Which is fine. I mean, at my old house, I didn't have trick-or-treaters. Never did get trick-or-treaters. And my mother-in-law does. But the neighborhood that they live in, there's a lot of kids. And it's more of a... I don't know how to put it. It's a little more upscale, if you know what I mean. Alright, there we go. Now, I'll put my eye primer on. I use the MAC paint pots. I have two. I switch between Painterly, which is the one I'm putting on right now, and Soft Ochre. And it really doesn't matter. I just, whichever one I pick up. I used Soft Ochre the whole time I was at my mother-in-law's, so I've been trying to even out by using Painterly right now, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, that's my blank canvas. So let me get a tissue and wipe my hands off. I just feel like they feel a little dirty. Feel a little dirty. So now we're going to jump into this palette. The shades are just so gorgeous, and then we're going to use the bronzer, the highlighter. There's a kind of I think it's a blush. The color of it is Essential. It's a shimmery copper. It's not really my idea of a blush, so I'm probably maybe not even use that. There is no what I call base shade. There's a banana powder in here. I could set my shadow with it, but I don't think so. I'm going to grab my palette that I'm doing my pan that palette, and I'm going to use this shade in here and just set my primer with it. There we go. Now, let's see what I want to do. I think I'm going to take this kind of a burnt orange color here, and the color of that is Country Road. I'm going to take it on my big fluffy brush very lightly, and I'm going to put it in my transition area. I haven't worked with Ofra eyeshadows before. This is the first time for me. So, let's see what we get. Alright. I am just spreading that all over. I'm going to go ahead and, instead of zooming in and edit, I think I'm going to go ahead and zoom the camera in now so you can really see my eyes. I'm hoping it stays in focus. It doesn't seem to really wants to go in and out of focus. Fingers crossed that it stays in focus. But this is what I've got right now. I just put some drops in my eyes as well, so that should be clearing up here. It's clearing up now. Pretty good. There we go. And if you're wondering, I use Well, see, it's not going to focus on it. Lumify. I use Lumify drops. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to go in with this green right here. That green shade is called khaki. Let's go in with khaki. I'm going to work khaki like a halo. I'm going to do the outer. I don't know if it's going to be dark enough for my outer. Yes, that's it. We will make it work. And inner B here. And leave the center open. There we go. I'm using a Refer number 12. It's, I think, my absolute favorite brush. I think I need to purchase at least another one. Can you see how this eye already looks more lifted than this one? Just by doing that. I hope you guys I hope you're in focus. I'm sorry, I can hear the television. It's pretty loud. I'm sorry if you can hear it. When I'm editing, if you guys have just a little light music playing in the background, it might be because I can hear the TV. I usually like to film when my husband's not home. We laugh. Our bedroom, which is where I'm filming, is on one side of the house. It's, what do you call it? Like a split floor plan. The other bedrooms are on the other side of the house. And when we bought this house, there was 1 million keys that came with this house. And I'm going to go in, before I continue that story, I'm going in with this shade right here, which is called Godiva. It's a brown. I mean, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm not even really going to clean it out. I was saying, I'm going to work this into the crease. The house came with 1 million keys. And the doors on the other 2 bedrooms, this is a 3-bedroom house. The other 2 bedrooms, the doors had locks on them. The kind you use a key from the outside to lock. And on the keys, there was little tags on them. And it said, West Wing left, West Wing right bedroom. And so we laugh that Nathan controls the west wing of the house and we control the east wing of the house. But I think Skip, the guy who owned this house, I believe during steeplechase season, I believe he rented out those bedrooms. I really do. And he either rented them out or he had friends. He let friends stay. And so they had their own keys to those bedrooms. So we laugh about it. Because we own, the house is 1,700 square feet. So, I mean, it's not like a big house. So, east wing and west wing. So I currently am in the east wing of the house. Nathan stays in the west wing. And everything else is in the middle. But there are doors where I wouldn't have normally put a door. there's a door between the hallway in the West Wing, between the hallway and the dining room. And I just leave that door open. I'm even seriously thinking about taking it down. Because I'm like, I don't know why there's a door there unless it had something to do with people staying in those rooms. I don't know. I don't know if what I use as a dining room was the formal living room. So maybe Skip didn't want them in the formal living room. I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no clue. Okay, I'm going to take a little detail brush. I'm going to go into this plum shade right here, which I'm sorry, it's blurry. I'm trying to... There. The plum shade is called Plum. Ha ha! I'm taking this little Royal Langnickel little detail brush into the plum, and I'm going under the lower lash line with it. And I'm smudging it out a bit. And I'm gonna, let's see if I can find something. What can I find? I have a Goodwill receipt. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to take my Goodwill receipt, take that plum shade, and I'm going to just kind of take it like this. It gives me a little bit of a wing there. Try it on this side. A little bit. A little more on this side. We're gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that. Now, with my finger, I'm going into the shade Bliss. No? Yeah. Going to Bliss. This is Bliss. I want to put Bliss right into the center. There we go. I'm going to take, this is the highlighter that's in my project pan, and I have been using it just as a brow bone highlighter. It's been working good for that. Okay, I'm going to go and put my mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope we are in focus. But there we go. That is that. Now, maybe I will try some of this shade right here, which is called Essential. I'm going to take it on a little fluffy brush and just kind of go lightly. Yeah, because that, look at that. I don't like that. Let me get my powder. That I don't like. I think that was a bad call. Let's tone it down with powder. Yeah, I don't care for that. Shoot. My gut told me not to use that. Barely touch it. Yeah. Okay. Going over with powder. Powder, powder, powder. Okay. Yeah, didn't like it. Let me swatch it for you. Yeah, that's nothing I like as a blush. Okay, maybe that's why they have it by banana powder. Let's get some of this banana powder. See if that helps. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Didn't like that, but there it is. It's there. Now, there's 3 highlighters on here. We've got Rodeo Drive, Pillow Talk, and Star Island. Rodeo Drive, Pillow Talk, Star Island. I do like all of those. I think I'm going to go with Rodeo Drive on this fan brush. That's the larger one. Let's just, yeah. Brush this on. A little on my Cupid's bow. There we go. Now, for lips, let's go with some Ruby Woo. She is red. I don't think I'm gonna put any liner on. She is a matte red. It's very dry feeling. Very dry matte red, but there we go. I think I'm just gonna leave. No, I'm not. I'm grabbing this Ofra gloss in Love, and I'm gonna go over it. Yeah, makes it feel better. There we go. That